Oh, come on. There we go. Nope, it's just gonna be frozen like that. Good to be back, right? Oh, so that one works. There, okay. Yeah, fantastic to be back. Fantastic to be sick and playing and streaming and all the things. I feel great. Anyways, hi. I don't feel good. And I told myself I wasn't gonna stream. I lied. Anyways, welcome back to Strange Horticulture. Why is my model lagging? I thought we were better than this. You miss me, chat? Was I missed? Alright. Let's put on our glasses and figure out what the fuck this man wants. My old man reckons there's a plant. There's a plant. I'm assuming that's supposed to say that can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. I'll tell you what. When I'm rich, I'll throw a share of gold your way. Alright. Really? Can you stop lagging? Thank you. You're being a pain in my ass. Shielding effect. Caldery. Nope. Oh, Weeping Bell. Plant that is believed by many to lead to gold, you'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Okay. Frilled leaves. Oh, golden light. Moon water. I have Coke. Headed out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me. Please help me, I lost my dog while out on the walk. While out walking in the fells. The mist rolled in and he was gone. I remembered there was a plant you could use to help find people. I wonder if it works for dogs. Has unusual black and golden flowers. Jacob's Worth? It said they will point the way towards, yep. I hope you find your dog. Really hope you find your dog. Oh, Simone! Hi. Hellborn. You haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother had me looking into this servant creature for you. But I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank whenever I try to find anything. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I would drop it in person. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant. But Lord Fremont's archives at Huncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects that might be worth a visit. Huncaster. I follow Fremont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. The Wokendendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? The Wokendendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, Although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Interesting. Norwood, please. I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on a night shift. Okay. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Can I use this? Oh! Oh, that's cool! When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the art ended, she felt the illusion. Years after she had found the book, she had what she needed. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. Number of petals on a lucky camellia flower. So, Weeping Bell, the Latin name. L, and then 7, I believe. So, L7. I amble through Meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them, something new from my collection. Cute. Bethany. It came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I have never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Arduina saved us, the only explanation that makes any sense. One thing is clear, we cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the serpent to get its hands on whatever it's looking for. I'm trusting you with this, a secret that the Sisterhood has kept for hundreds of years, a tool to defeat the Woken Dendru. Keep it safe. Use it wisely. You'll know how to open it, of course. Yeah, isn't there like a plant? No. There's one that helps, like, open... I have to come back to it in They're saying the Sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those seeds of redemptionists have gotten all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pulver's right now. Foxfield Trident. Foxfield is air. Yep. And then Trident. From Foxfield, the Trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here a plant thrives, sheltered from the wind. Pretty. Forest. I'm going to Black Comb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Ember Soul. Neat. I get to find it all over again because I don't see it. I really remembered what color it was, and like nothing else. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in pursuing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. Arnside. dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones in an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets set alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. Mins Fortis, that's Farmer's Worth. Probably. Cabalia. Maculosis retinentia. Like, eye brights? Tranthium. Henchuck. The fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. And the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green until it is ready to harvest. Well, that's a confirmed henchuck. St. Quentin's elixir. This elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, and a seed pod for luck. Five-pointed leaf. That's 6. You have 5 points. Red flower to protect the mind. Hearing ability. I don't think I can make this one. I don't think I have enough clues yet. Clevilium. Yeah, I knew that the other name for it was Lovelock. Okay. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. First, this is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth, to lift a curse. The last petal to secure the black blood's reverse. And more Raven Spider. But for the lead west to stone circle, and alone to operations. A jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature is huge, unstoppable. They say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Dog to help me get through it instead. Simple potion that will grant courage. Can be brewed from the leaves. It is said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. So Daisy Dock is one of the ingredients for St. Quentin's elixir. David! This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There's no address provided, just the horticulture is spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Ho ho! So you got it working. Oh yes, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river. Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Ho ho. Look to the north of Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I've never seen before. Oh, like little mushrooms. Oh, it's so cute. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. Got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms, he says, are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I have brought one with me to help identify it, but I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm gonna throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. Miss Dunn Mushrooms, woods west of Undermere, across the lake. Mushrooms. How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Cute little things. I like them. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. Been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hoped you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. Palliance. Most plants offer small improvement to air quality, but the palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. I don't think it's that one. No. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you got some tremble huff, then it saved me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you know she's not worth the trouble. The thrimblehuff is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. Cross-section of the small cup-like flowers. They generally point downwards to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinating insects. It's not that one. Hold on, I need to wipe off my glasses. I feel like ever since getting sick, I've gotten worse at games. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't even notice that these were little, like, bell shapes. Shepherd watched as she wears the roots that she would require. Watching hours by sunset, I can't sitting still. Change happened suddenly, subtly. That watch was not sure that anything had happened to be spotted. Miles to the east. Oh, Gosforth. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And now, of course, he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way and I'm worried about him. Okay, so. These were the mushrooms. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. Great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once the effect has worn off. So this is Farmer's Worry. And then I need Royal Gentian. I've been to Blackcomb. I've fought the servant and lived, but still my adversary stands. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say I am done. And my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir if I am ever to recover from the horror that I have seen. That's the one I haven't made. Yay. Okay, so Daisy Dock is one of them. That's the 5-pointed leaf. Red flower to protect the mind. Red flower provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow amongst tall leaves. So, that one, possibly. Okay. Chat, note that that one might be candlewood. Seed pod for luck. I feel like that's this. Sheep snap. Yeah. Sheep snap is thought to bring good fortune if prepared correctly. If I remember correctly, that is sheep snap. Hell yeah! Oh my god, I'm getting my mojo back. So, candlewood. Where the fuck did the... Why is the sheep snap there? David! There's a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isidore Burbage. Burbage? Yesterday, I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. Uh-huh. I rushed over and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. So, fun fact, you can actually kill that man. No one will blame you for it, but it is a game over, which is why I haven't done it. Someday, though. Sadgil Chalice. Oh, there's Sadgil. Chalice. The Chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgil to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Ooh! A little guy! As my gen mate would like to say. He's just a little guy. Hey, Ruben. Verona tells me you are working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this may be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Oh yeah, the inkle grabber. Samuel Thomas. Your name is 2 first names. I'm visiting my grandmother up in Tibet, and I thought I'd take her favorite plant to cheer her up. It's blue with large flowers, and it smells lovely and fresh. My Nana calls it sweet breath. Aren't you just a good grandson? Corpse's friend, a reminder. There... Is it Lady of Summer? I feel like there was one that we found. It has one flower on it. And I think we found it in a corpse. Corpse's friend, a reminder. No, not that one. I swear it looks like that. Maiden Sorrow, maybe? No? Even though I don't remember what the corpse's friend is, I do remember that it says in the thing. There's no way it's the Gilded Dendra. Need something to write with. Okay. So, the first one is the corpse's friend. The second one is Swift Snare. The third one, the Fear Bringer. Fourth one, Lift a Curse. Five is Secure Black Blood's Reverse. So like the antidote to the Gilded Dendro. This plant is known colloquially as the corpse's friend. I was right. So, Devil's Nightcap is the first one. Okay, let's find Devil's Nightcap. Oh, but it's not marked off. The leaves are very particular. I don't see it though. Elderfinium. I was right. The antidote to the Gilded Dendro. So we have Fearbringer and Lift a Curse. Lift a curse. Long Barracoon. Beer bringer. So not only is the Royal Gentian the antidote for farmers' worry, but it's also the only way to get out of Swift Snare. Fascinating. Said to induce fear. Okay. So we have all of our plants. We got Devil's Nightcap, then Swift Snare, Widow's Woe, Long Barracoon, and Elder Finium. I'm gonna put that over there. Behind the dark soul fear began to rise, low snarl sounded across the air. The shepherd ran, fear did not run for long. Decay gives way to new growth, from death, life. The cycle starts again, west of White Scar by the river. West of White Scar by the river. The way I was like, haven't we already found the plant? And then like I said, it has very like distinctive leaves. You can see right there. God, you find it in a corpse of, like, some sort of large beast. Looks to be like an elk of some sort. Elk, deer, something like that. So you are Devil's Nightcap, I believe. Yes. Hey, David. I've lived in Undermere all my life. I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. Ooh. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there is a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Fortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Arnside. Arnside is to the west, I think. It's like somewhere around here. No, it's down here. A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening it as it nears the ground. Just wide enough for a man to slip through. There's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Wow, if only I had a mushroom that could help me with that. Take a little nibble. Have a little bit of Royal Gentra on the side as like a backup. I'm surprised at how easily I am able to roll away the boulder with the help of the farmer's worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. Cute! Oh, I love the little mushies. My favorite. Okay, sick. Solved. Faye, my favorite psychic. Why can't I remember? There's something important. I know there was. There's only darkness now. Oh, Sour Bandy. I was just reading about it, although I was just reading about, like, most of the plants. But I made a note to myself mentally that I found this interesting, that it notes, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Stamen. It's a very odd shape. I think we can all mentally comment what it may or may not look like. I don't think it's this. Oh. Found it. Coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold, with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly, something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I've not been myself lately. Good luck! I don't know what you want me to do about that, lady. You were the dumbass who went into the mind of the creature. Alden Gregory. Gregory House? My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. Oh, no, you're this guy. You don't want to do this. Doctors say there's nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did. That's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. You don't want this. You think you do, but you don't. She's not gonna be your wife anymore. Oh. Ow. Althea Oshia. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get hold of some liverstone here. What is liverstone? Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. Huh? Lady, why do you need this? Why are you actively looking for it? Why do you... What? Do I need to call the police? No, come back here. I'm going to call the police. Unless you're doing it to that awful man, in which, go right ahead. I won't stop you. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. It's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Dead man's fingers or widow's woe. Oh, I refuse to get the bad ending. I'm looking it up. Forgot what game I'm playing for a moment. Horticulture. Widows. Woe or dead man's fingers. Thank you, AI overview. Giving widow's woe weakens a customer, leading to one outcome, while giving dead man's fingers strengthens them, leading to a different one. Yeah, I kinda gathered that. I want the good ending. Let me get the good ending. Okay, so to get the ending that I want, I have to give her Dead Man's Fingers. Just this one. I'm already locked into 2 different endings. Well, now I'm locked into the ending that I want. But in one, the girl with the jade mask and another dude, another person, they both die during the final ritual. And in the one where I give the dead man's fingers, no one dies, which is preferable. There's been talk over the last few nights down at the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. Good choice. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. I'm really happy for you that you are deciding to take care of your mental health and your physical health by not going outside and dying. The glowhorn or forest lantern or pixie lamp is phosphorescent. I had to take a minute. Illuminating the trees it grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. I mean, I'm fairly certain it's this mushroom. I'm willing to be wrong. But I'm not wrong. Because I'm good at this game. Ignore the fact that I fucked up earlier. I don't understand why this of the game makes you lag so bad. She finally had the power she had created all these years to which certain women and it would not be contained with dread in death. And there I am. Model no longer lagging. Why is it specifically with the 3D cards? I don't understand. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. Ooh, I get to go on an adventure. So I need to find a castle that's near a river. Okay. It's not that one, because it has to hit the river first. That's on a river. Yeah, I don't understand. River. Nope. Castle. River. Mountain pass. Edge of wood. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. I believe this is Swift Snare. Okay. Here it is. Swift Snare. Who keeps moving my shit around? What if I commit a war crime? Stop touching my shit. Okay. Can I put this? Not allowed. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all of our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. Near Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. So I need to go to the oak. I think it's like N9. Okay. Site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendro. So... So I needed to go to the stone circle. I'm just a dumbass. Good to know. Okay, I'm gonna gather the plants. So, Devil's Nightcap, Swift Snare, Widow's Woe, believe is... she's somewhere. Oh, she was never confirmed. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long, thin leaves. Dainty dark flowers, long, thin leaves. You know, I also really hope I have all of them. I've done all the clues and shit. I'm working on it. I'm trying to find him. I don't know if I have widow's bow. I don't see it. I don't think it's that. Shit. Where? I didn't do this. River Dune. Twist. Is it that thing? Oh wow, the plant I needed. The exact plant I needed. Wow. How could I have known that I missed a plant? Oh. One check, call me a dumbass. I need it. I deserve it. Long Verkund. Have I found that one? Here, let me double check that first. I have. Oh, here we go. Finally did it. First is the corpse's friend. A reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth to lift a curse. Last a pedal to secure the Black Blood's reverse. I did this right. Well done, I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. Feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is this black silhouette of the servant. Horrifying. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I'm here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed. The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. The blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claws end up embedded in the dirt instead of in the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Ruben deftly catches and holds it up to the light. Blood. Quickly! I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask who is clutching her head, writhing in agony on the ground. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light. Suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what had just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Ruben that I would leave it to him to unravel the mess. She is his daughter, after all. As for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture, with, of course, hellebore for company. It's quieter around here, but I'm content. There is always more plants to learn about and discover. Reuben Ward, the investigator. Alive. Attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Verona Green, the occult scholar. Alive. She regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. Bethany Coleman, the sister. Alive. In your debt. Your actions helped save the sisterhood. Faye Swift, psychic. Alive. She has not dreamed of the servant since you performed the ritual. Enos Aylford, the cultist, in hiding. Has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he is living in Rydal Cave once again. Forrest Vare, the hunter, wounded. Both his body and his pride have been damaged, but he lives. Thea Ward, the woman in the jade mask, in hiding. Ashamed of her actions that caused so much pain and death, it is unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. Isidore Burbridge, the barrister, alive. Currently pursuing legal action against strange horticulture. We're not done. Still have another 19 plants to identify. Have you heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I have learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Ravenglass. Ravenglass. I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes, who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the Monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face and it was the evening. We crossed 2 rivers, then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. Left me here in Ravenglass and I've stayed here ever since. Let's take care of this card. Look for those 2. we go. Sun is low in the sky. I'm tired after a long day. I've earned this reward. Ooh. Interesting. Put there. Put this. There. The leaf of the Storian. Dark flower of the tomb. Stench of the twilight. No seed will grow that does not wither, no water will languish upon the river. No man will last forever hail, we all wear the blackened veil. Dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstances. They are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. So, red fruits. Like these? Dark flower of the tomb. Highlight. In the twilight, where shadows grow, take the leaf and root and eye of crow, plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. Wasn't there one that, I guess, for like Ember Soul? Had leaves like that? Thanks for being so unhelpful. Guess I'm doing this the hard way. So, from Raven Glass, follow on the right, unless edge of a wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face. It was evening. We cross 2 rivers. We followed the river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. It left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed here ever since. 3 figures, their faces hidden behind black coverings, come out to meet me. The figure on the left speaks first. The monks of the Black Veil know of the horticulturist. Then the one in the center of the group adds, they share their knowledge if they receive the payment. The final member of the trio stays silent. The third member of the trio accepts the elixir, and together they disappear into the monastery. Sometime later, they return with a stack of parchment. And Simone is gonna come help us. Good to see you too, Hellebore. It's been a while. You seem as relaxed as ever, though nothing ever phases you, does it? I must admit I've been buried in my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. I hear you and your plants had a part to play, though. I've been collating some information on a selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finish identifying all these plants. Let's start with the moonlight flower, Bella Nox. I've always loved that one. Open the book. Moonlight flower, dark, mysterious, and beautiful, has enchanted people for centuries. It's thought to send people mad with obsessive desires, seductively luring them to their deaths like a siren's call. Oh. Nope. This one. That looks identical to me. Spring wax cap. It's a mushroom, isn't it? Nope. I'm gonna guess it's one of the 2 mushrooms I have that aren't identified. Ah, Haverage. Some romantic soul once gave me a stem of Haverage. Think I offended the poor boy when I gagged on the scent. Took it as a bad omen. Pretty blue flowers line the stems of the sought-after plant. It is said that if you give Haverage to your beloved under the light of a full moon, you will both live long and blessed lives. Yep. I think I'll give Fool's Midnight a miss, thanks. Used by some as an aphrodisiac, although the potent sulfuric aroma is enough to put off most. This dark mushroom has a fleshy underbelly, said to have a unique, sharp taste to those brave enough to try it. Probably this one. Ooh, Demel sounds nice. I wonder if that's what Mum puts in her tea. I've often thought she must have a secret ingredient that makes it extra soothing. Oh my god, not the soothing tea. I'm so tired of that being a trope in point and clicks. No, I'm too anxious right now. Can you please make me some tea so I can calm down? No, just take a deep breath like every other person. Probably this one. Lesser Meridoc. I don't know that one. The round flower head of this Meridoc is made of smaller yellow florets. Oh, is it a funny haha? Is that what it is? Saying that you don't know that one because you've been mentally drained by it? There's one in here. I think it's this one. Yeah. This one always sticks in my mind because it looks a lot like an actual fig. Evelyn. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Oh, I need that. That's basically smelling salts as a plant. Penny Bell. The leaves of the penny bell are chewed by some for their hallucinogenic properties. However, it is highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. They look like little mushrooms. My mother often uses burnum leaves in her cooking. She's too stubborn for superstitions. Thick burdock leaves make a tasty addition to soups and stews. Superstitious folks won't allow burdock into their homes as it is believed to bring bad luck. Nope. Another herbal remedy for sore throats that doesn't work. Oh well, let's see what it looks like at least. The Poliscus flower is crushed into a paste to cure coughs and sore throats. This author can attest that the supposed cure does not work. Not that one. Not that one. No, they're not pointy enough. Probably this one. Good work. Now let's do Lyle of Neptune now. Also called Truthsayer, this plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. Sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. I wouldn't say that's pale, I would say that's rather deep in color. Make do next. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets makes this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to take care for. May be pleasant looking, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. I'm pretty sure that one's the carnivorous thingy. Or maybe it is. I have 5 plants that aren't labeled. Shit. I don't even have to look at that one. It has a mouth. issues of cauldron are not well known. Uses, not issues. Uses. Uses of cauldron are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic. Ugh. My eye is itchy. Well, this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up these claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduina placed the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Riddle. I don't know that one. Coveted by the rich, pretty Priddle is crushed to make dyes. This is a very rare plant that is hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. Very, very cute game. I, especially as someone who very much enjoys like classifying things, I love this game. At some point, I will probably snag up the sequel. Which is Strange Antiquities. Here, let me swap over to here. Theoretically, I would love to do like an art stream soon. Although I'm not gonna lie, I've been like fighting my way through doing this stream, but I miss streaming, so like it was gonna happen, whether I wanted it to or not. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. But thank you guys for coming back, even though I didn't say anything about me being gone or coming back or any of the above. Yes, I'm still very sick. Making it work. Okay. Is there anyone streaming right now? Oh, is Z still alive? Ooh, Z is still alive. Oh, we're gonna go right into Z. She purposefully, like, she waits until no one else is, like, awake or streaming so no one raids into her. So we're gonna spite her because it's funnier. All right. Gonna raid. Galaxy. She Galaxy VT? Yes. Yeah. Follow her. She's very sweet. Very nice. Be nice to her. Yeah. Okay. Bye, gamers. Bye, guys.